as you know, a couple weeks ago, we hatched out 30 chicks, and from a homemade incubator we made, we hatched 24 chicks, and yeah, 24, 23 chicks, and then we hatched out 7 chicks from a commercial, a store-bought incubator that we borrowed from a neighbor. Um, so all the chicks are doing well. They're growing well. This is one from the first clutch that we hatched of the 7. He's not real happy with me right now, but after 2 weeks, I started noticing this in the chicks, and I'm going to show it to you here in just a second. Um, and I did some research on it, and so I'm about to show it to you. They're getting their pin feathers, and he's a feisty one, so he's a fighter. So anyway, so I'm going to pull you up to the camera so you can kind of look at his beak and see his beak, and you can see it's like offset there. And so I did some research. He's not really happy with me right now. He's um, he seems to be growing fine except for that. And we've got like 4 chicks out of all 30 that have this. And I did the research, and it's apparently it's called scissor beak. And sometimes they don't do well, but in most cases they do fine. Um, they don't get maybe as big as the others, but they seem to be doing fine. They seem like they're eating well and doing okay that way. Well, from what I was reading was you can like wet their feed a mash and give it to them so that it's more sticky and they can scoop it better and get their food that way. So if it comes to that, that's probably what I'll end up doing is um, wetting some food for them, and then they and then you can use a nipple waterer so that they don't have to scoop and drink. They would just be able to put their head up and the water would just kind of run down their throat. So if it seems like they're not doing well, we'll probably try to do something like that. But from what I was reading, most chickens or chicks do just fine. Um, he's very noisy. Most chicks do just fine. They just don't get maybe as big as others. So, but yep, he's feisty. He's growing. He's the same size as the others. So I would say he's doing okay at this point. So, but I just wanted to show you that. And so I found it kind of odd. I've had chickens for probably close to 30 years, and I've never seen this. So it was new to me, but it is a thing. Here you go, buddy. There you go. They sure don't like you bothering them, that's for sure. So one other thing that I wanted to add to this video that I forgot to mention before was that this thing called scissor beak can be genetic, and or it can happen during their hatching, or it can be some sort of an injury, or it can also be caused by poor nutrition. But these chicks have been fed chick starter, a good quality chick starter, since they've been born, since they hatched, and their parents, the other chickens that I have there in the pen there, they get fed a very high quality um, layer mash as well. So um, I just wanted to add that and to let you know that there was not an injury to these chicks. Nothing's ever happened to these chicks that they would have been injured like this.